All right, so I wanted to... We're coming straight back to the calls. I know we bark them up and then seem to ignore them, but we get the mail, and the mail is always good. So, Dan, what is that thing? Don't end the correspondence. What is this prison thing?
I've got several top prison things. Let's do the one that I'm not sure I want. All right, last week we said, do you play in a prison football team?
Yeah, okay.
This is another piece of paper that's come with the special lines on it and a stamp. This time the stamp says HM Young Offenders Institution, Aylesbury, Buck.
I suppose there is free access to pens and paper in prison because, reading about dear old Oscar Wilde in the week, you had to wait a year and a half. And this is Oscar Wilde, by the way, who probably would have had something to write. Yeah. Not you horrible Millwall bastard.
Which is coming out big time.
Oh, sure it is, yeah. But even so, Oscar Wilde has said to write. Couldn't get it for 18 months. Now, free access these days.
Of course, because no detail of prison life is too small for us not to love it to death.
Yeah.
Here we go. At the top of it is a piece of printed advice to the person writing the letter. When writing to members of Parliament, please give your previous home address in order to avoid delay in your case being taken up by the MP.
Oh, so
very nice.
Very thoughtful.
All right. Go on. This is a letter from Graham Blount. Needless to say, Graham, I won't tell you what you finished the letter with.
Go on.
I'm going to read it verbatim. I'll make no spin on it.
Okay.
You asked about prison football team. I assume this is how he talks. You asked about prison football team.
I'm sure he does. It's like Sideshow Bob. They all speak very well.
Well,
the two blokes I know went and Nick both spoke very, very well. Anyway.
I am in a prison team at Aylesbury Prison. There are 4 murderers, 3 nonces.
No, you shouldn't play with nonces. Nobody passes to the nonces, do they? That's not that. See, I understand that a nonce is a nonce is a nonce. And seriously,
see, football transcends all barriers.
No, I'm sorry.
Pele told me that. Pele told me that.
I suppose actually it's all right for me to talk from this distance. But if you've got a great player and you say, "What's he in for?" The nonce. Oh, no, we'll pick him and make out we didn't know.
I am in a prison team at Aylesbury Prison. There are 4 murderers, 3 nonces, and 1 armed robber. 2 normal robbers. 1 armed robber.
The 1 armed robber is the 1 armed robber.
Yeah.
Okay, not
1 armed robber. Yeah. 2 normal robbers, and me, who's in for GBH.
Okay.
And the coach is a puff. He says here. So that's...
You can't be jailed. I'm speaking about dear old Wasp.
No, Oscar Wilde was.
You simply cannot be jailed for being
homosexual. No, you can't.
No, and I'm sorry. I'm just obviously talking in quotation marks here.
Yes.
No, I mean nobody says the court has found you guilty of being a puff. That's not for 100 years now. Quite right. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Quite right.
Absolutely.
I won't go to jail for being a puff.
I want you to take on board the level emotional playing field of this record. I'm in Aylesbury Prison. There are 4 murderers, 3 nonces, and 1 armed robber, 2 normal robbers, and me who's in for GBH, and the coach is a puff. So that's the Aylesbury Young Offenders football team.
Professional or not, that is not the only coach who is. If we were at Liberty now, I know.
We are at Liberty, Dan.
No, we aren't.
He's not. We are.
15. 15. As I'm often asked in the backs of the cabs, come on, Dan, who is and who ain't? And if you, well, don't say it because we all know that. But I'm saying,
our friend Graham Blount, he knows his stuff. He doesn't have a great story, but he does know how to write.
Well, Graham, you're already good.
So I'm not going to read that sentence again. In fact, I am going to read it again. I'm in prison at Aylesbury Prison. There are 4 murderers, 3 nonces, and 1 armed robber, 2 normal robbers, and me who's in for GBH, and the coach is a puff.
Yeah, go on, okay.
So that's the Aylesbury Young Offender football team. If you ever get a chance, come down and watch us play.
Okay.
We haven't lost for 9 months.
No.
Well, we haven't lost for 9 months.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm off to have a shower. See you later. Oh, yeah, I broke some bloke's ankle last week when we played B-Wing. And the good thing is, I can go around breaking people's legs, and that without getting nicked for it. It's all good fun in the long run.
No, what, he does this intentionally during games?
He's got a little drawing of himself, jumping on someone's leg, saying, that should liven him up.
That is not a little drawing. I'm sorry, Graham, as much as you've amused us here, your talent lies in descriptive, of other... You can't draw. That is not a good drawing.
I'm going to show you a bit, but at the bottom it says, P.S., I support Millwall.
Oh, no!
Yeah, of course it does.
Believe me, until I arrived at Talk, and then over the last couple of weeks, Millwall got more mentions than ever. Only since we started doing the prison mail, and I was shocked as anyone. That is the worst drawing I've ever seen.
It is. Is it more sexual than football?
It does. It looks like he might be with the coach there, grappling.
Now, hang on. Now, Danny, I want you to sit down.
Which I've heard, Graham, seriously. I don't want to put it about Graham, but you and the coach, that's how I understand you know.
To show that this show can, in fact, in the David Mellor style way, move mountains for football fans, Our two
Hang on,
friends...
hang on. Sorry, Dad, I know I'm interrupting again. Mellor with this letter. Dear 606, I'm in Aylesbury prison, and
Very sorry to hear that, but you must have been
my
done.
team comprises of 4 murders, 3 nonces, 1 armed robber, 2 normal robbers, and me who's in for GBH. He goes on to say that the coach is a puff, and it says here that. But of course, that's his point of view, and he's welcome to it. Hello, soccer nuts.
And I was saying to the chairman of Leeds United only the other day over lunch that the coach is a puff.